This video explains how to review the decision-making tab in the candidate's hire file. The purpose of this tab is to present the summary of the ratings that you made along the process so that you can make a recommendation whether this is a good choice or not, especially when you're considering it against other people. When we start with the ratings, we got, for example, a start date is good, okay, but the salary is poor. So maybe it's time to talk to them about the salary. Either you come up and they come down or something and saw it off. They're okay with the benefits, obviously. When we look at the paperwork, we've got citizen is fine, but we got a passport problem and we've got a visa problem. The visa problem is bigger than the passport, but it still means we may not be able to hire this person even if we put our font into it, and the government is fine. The job requirements are average, so we haven't got a star here, but we might be okay. But answering the questions, they did very poorly. That's not a very good sign, really. And then the interviewing process was average, so that's not great. Limitations, we've got a strong religious issue here. That's almost a no-no in the system. So you can see how when you go through the process, you start to understand the candidate. And again, this is a fictitious candidate completely. They have a teaching certificate. That's really good. Their education is average, their experience is average, their English is average, their overseas experience is average, skills are average, live teaching is good, and that's a good sign, and their interview was average. So, so what you have here is the candidate's response, okay? So if eventually, it's at this point in time, it's premature, so what we want to do is say, what's a recommendation? So we want to say, okay, interview again, or hire, or do not hire. And you put your name in here as to what, so if we say interview again, fine. And the status of the hiring process, we're still interviewing. We have offered it, or we've hired, or we have declined, we have delisted, or we withdrew the offer. The transactions are to basically be able to say, okay, on August the 31st, we made an offer, okay? Then it comes along on September the 4th, the candidate withdrew. That's done, so we can then at that point update the status and put your notes in here, and we can say that the candidate declined the offer, and we're all set. And so the whole process can take a few days or what have you, but it is trying to walk you through the thing, give you a way to quantify and look at this thing and come up with something better than just a guess.